What's going on, everyone? My name is Sherwin and we are in the garage studios. Behind me is the R1T studios and we got packages from EV Base. This time we are going to be working above the truck, not below. If you haven't checked out the running boards video for the R1T, please go and check it out. But today we have roof racks for the R1T. They sent me two pairs, one that will go on top of the cabin and one that'll go on top of the bed. So they told me there are different sizes, so make sure if you do order these that you get one specifically for the top cabin and then specifically for your bed. So let's get started. All right, so I'm gonna jump in and interrupt this video because I wanted to give you an update. A couple of days later, as I was doing another video, I found that the glass roof has cracked. And so I'm gonna insert some clips here and there and talk more about it. This is a couple of days later. My glass roof on the Rivian cracked. And it looks like it's because of this rubber piece. Initially I thought it was clear because it was only sitting on this, but now I realize that this overhang is touching the glass roof. So we're gonna reach out to EV Base and we're gonna see what they say, and then I'm gonna go and reach out to Rivian and see how much this is gonna cost. I'm trying to remember if worst case I have to run it through insurance, because I think these glass roofs are about 2,000 bucks. But yeah, but watch the video. But this is the end result. Okay, so reviewing some clips during the install and afterwards, what it looked like is the base of the crossbars was overlapping on the glass roof. When I first installed it, it didn't look like it was going to do anything because there was like a little like shape that molds right in, but it may have been the heat that expanded the rubber or something. I'm not really sure, because when I compared the footages, the base was really over that glass. There was nothing on the instructions to warn to not over tighten, but it is, yeah, you could say it's common sense, but you have to tighten it in such a way that it should be secure enough. And so the front crossbars, because this one is the rear cabin crossbars, the front ones actually, it didn't crack, because when I looked at it again, it was not overlapping. The base was not overlapping onto the glass roof. It actually stayed within that trim piece. So you can tighten that thing, and it shouldn't affect the glass roof because it's not over the glass roof. If we were to compare this to like the Rivian branded roof racks, that's how they're designed. They are just right above that strip, that metal strip, or that plastic trim piece. It doesn't go over the glass roof. And so I reached out to EV Base and showed them some videos. I sent them some videos, some photos, and they sent it to their engineers, and they are going to redesign the base unit and add an additional gasket. So for right now, I would not recommend getting the roof rack crossbars that sit above the cabin of the Rivian. The bed one is fine. The rest of the video will be on the crossbars for the bed of the truck, which I feel is not going to be an issue. I've had it on for 2 weeks now, and there's not going to be an issue. These are for the bed. They're pretty much the same, except I believe the crossbars are longer. Okay, so these things come with 4 U-bolts and rubber bands, and all you do is you thread it through here and use the rubber band to stabilize it, because it won't stay still. You need these U-bolts to stand up so that you can insert them into the holes of the crossbar. So now they are standing up. You do these for all 4 mounting points. All right, the crossbars come with its own tools, but if you have a socket wrench, probably quicker to use that. It's a 10mm in size, and there is 2 on each side. So there's a total of 4 actually on each side for 2 crossbars, a total of 8. Okay, it's on and secured, and now you could cover this part with this cover, and it has a lock and key. Now this is on the unlock position. If it's not going in properly, then you could loosen up these screws to move this lock hole appropriately to match and line them up. But just slide it right in and lock it. Okay, I want to show you a closer look of that base. It's designed similarly to the cabin that goes and sits over the glass roof. See, there's like a little angle or indentation here that can, I guess, make it more plush in there. But the problem is it was overhanging on this area and it was touching the glass. Here in the rear bed, there is no issue because there's nothing that's going to get damaged. This is pretty strong. It also doesn't impede on the buttons, the gear tunnel buttons. But yeah, so this is pretty much a close look at how the crossbar base looks like in the rear. And as I mentioned, I have been using this. And one thing I want to show, because I use it with a bike rack, and the finish gets scratched pretty easily. So I'm not sure if the actual Rivian ones do that, but these get scratched up fairly easily. So, but yeah, we're gonna install this. You're probably wondering, like, dude, you got a truck bed, just throw all your bikes there. Yeah, you're right. But I do have to get the that cover for the tailgate so that I can hang the front bike wheel over, and that's like $200 already. So these bike racks will allow me to pretty much mount the bikes on the crossbars, and I still have space on the bed just in case I want to bring additional things to bring with me when I go places. So, and also it allows me to lock the bikes in place so it's not like dangling around or anything. But as you can see behind me, I do have roof racks in the Model Y. If you haven't seen that video, please go check it out. These ones, actually the instructions specifically point out that to tighten it at a certain, what is it, like Newton meter. So you have to get a special tool, whereas the EV based ones never really mentioned how tight it should be. So I tried to go off of like how it felt. All right, we have both crossbars installed above the bed. This is the bike rack I will be using. It's by Swagman, which we will be doing a video on. But just wanted to show it to you how it looks like. I haven't fully mounted it yet. It is so hot today. 109 degrees, y'all. But yeah, I just wanted to mount this up and just give you a look at how it looks. So what is my overall feeling about the bike racks? So bad experience with the over the cabin bike rack crossbars. It cracked the glass, and at the time of recording this video, the glass has been replaced. We will be doing several videos about it. We're going to be talking about filing the claim through Tesla Insurance, because the Rivian is insured through Tesla. We were going to be doing a video on the service visit to replace the glass roof. We're going to go over the cost. We're going to go over timelines and the process. EV-Base did reach out, and they are covering for the expense of the repairs. It is covered through insurance, but we're going to go talk about that in a different video. But as far as the crossbars, for me, at least for the bed anyway, because I've been using it for about 2 weeks now, I like them. It's a great, more affordable alternative to what Rivian is offering. It isn't too difficult to install and remove, but looking at the videos for the Rivian one, I think that one is a little bit more streamlined or more quicker to remove and install. But it is also like $650 a pair. But so this is a more affordable alternative. Now, the paint chipping and stuff on the bars themselves, I could live with it. It's fine. I mean, it's not going to be in pristine condition all the time. But I just wanted to point that out, that there was some paint chipping on the crossbars themselves while I had the bike rack mounted on there. But yeah, so that's pretty much about it. I wanted to just share with you all, yeah, it did damage the roof. I wanted to be transparent with you guys. Even though it is products that are sent out to me, it's still a review. And I want to thank EV-Base for allowing me to just be truthful and be honest with all the products that they sent me. And this is actually the first time I've ever had a bad experience from any of the products that are sent to me for review, for me to share with you all. And I'm just sharing you the real experience. So, but that's about it. If you do want to pick up at least the crossbar roof rack for the bed on the R1T, I have the links in the video description below. I also have discount codes down there, as well as affiliate links. But please, if you are going to pick up the roof rack for the over the cabin, just contact them and ask if these are the new versions where they have, I guess they're adding a gasket. So to improve the sizing, the fitment for the one over the cabin. R1S, I'm not sure. I don't know if they're the same design. I don't have an R1S to check out, but those are over glass roofs too. So please be careful. Please look at the base of the crossbars. If it's over the glass, yeah, be very careful. But that's pretty much my experience with the over the cabin. But yeah, we're gonna go over more videos with the process of the glass being replaced, how Tesla handles it. But yeah, so thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, do let me know. If you like the video, please like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.